When we go down to IU, though, I think it's very, very important that we all come very ready to play, extremely ready to play, all right? Don't catch yourself feeling sorry for yourself.
From Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, and the Spartans are on the road against Jim Miller, a team with a high-powered offense. Now the snap from Ethan Rulin. Short drop, quick throw, left side. Benny Fowler with a catch, spins away from a Hoosier. Now another. He's inside the 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, MSU. What a catch and move and run by Benny Fowler. And the Spartans take the lead with 6:35 to play.
Following a 1-point loss to 14th-ranked Ohio State in the Big Ten opener, Michigan State faces its first conference road test at Indiana. As the calendar flips to October, the Spartans understand the importance of taking care of business on the road if the team hopes to repeat as Big Ten Legends division champions. Season-ending injuries are beginning to take a toll along the offensive line. For the second time in the last 3 weeks, the Spartans have lost a starter from the unit. As a result, the depth and experience of that unit certainly are being tested.
I thought our players played very hard, played with a lot of energy. We have to be able to turn the page as we move forward here to Indiana this next game. Tough loss when you lose by 1 point. I think you see, just like I said after the game, you see a lot of opportunities to find that point throughout the football game. Where we're at, though, we need to turn the page and move to Indiana as we go away in the Big Ten for the first time this year and get on with it. We still have all of our goals in front of us, as I said. Should be no panic in our football team. We've played well in the past. We'll continue to play well, and we've improved as a football team, and we need to continue to grow. I guess in this time of coaching, I've always used as an assistant or as a head coach or as a defensive coordinator, I've learned one thing. You're never quite as good as you think you are or that people think you are, and you're never quite as bad as people think you are either. You're somewhere always floating in there, one way or the other. And emotion carries you one way or the other, and your attitude's going to carry you as well. So it's going to be how we approach things that is going to matter. If we approach things and you know, with our head down and everything, you know, things are probably going to stay the same. If we get up, if we rise up a little bit, if we get a little bit irritated at where we're at, if we want to make a statement, then that'll happen. You know, I would expect our football team will make a statement when we come to play. That's how we've done things here.
Mark, the offensive line, I see Allen and Treadwell are both at left guard. Is there a chance one of those guys could move over to center this week? And a couple injuries now. How do you think that's affecting the overall play of the offensive line?
Well, I think two of the guys that were injured were, Infinotti and Travis were two of the guys that really were emotional leaders on our offensive line. So they're still there in that capacity, but there's others that need to pick up the slack. As far as Jack Allen and Tread playing center, they both have played it. They'll both play it this week. We'll see where Tread is, where Blake is as far as is he 100%? He was probably about 80% this last week. So if he can be 100%, we'll see where that goes. Ethan Rulin's played center for us, obviously knows all the calls and has the most experience. So we'll see who's best fitted for that position as we go. They both have starting experience, all three of them do. So that's still a good situation for us because we can put 5 starters out there with offensive line starting experience. We expect them to be successful.
Attention to detail. We play great when we have great Tuesdays. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I'm going to mix you up, right? We got some guys that need to step up. We got guys, Henry, that need to step up, right? We got men down. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, right? Now the next person steps up and shines. Can't wait to get you guys back. Miss you terribly already. Have only been gone for a couple days. But you know and be secure knowing that these guys are going to step up and get it done. All right? Start 1-0. Start 1-0 with practice today. Start 1-0 on our way to where we want to go. Everybody with me? All right, do it with great pride.
As you know, we've had our bumps and bruises across the offensive line, and because of that, we no longer have 2 of our better players on the field. So now what they have to do is they have to really, really take their leadership off the field, in the meeting room, with guys on the practice field, and they have to take that and raise it to another level because we're no longer able to count on them on the field. So they're doing a great job of that.
Last year after my injury, he stepped in there and he took the role on, and he played a big part, and I had to learn behind him. And now this year, now that he's down, him going down and me had to step up, it's a huge role I had to step up and take because he put this big shoes I had to fill from him. He was a tremendous leader, and him going down, is sad, but I'm glad that he helped me out a lot so I could get in there and, do what I can.
I've said this many times, our offensive line, we have, 12, 13, 14 guys that have, played in the game before, and when you lose someone like this, like Travis or Foe, the next guy has to step up, and you can't miss a beat. The biggest thing we lost was leadership, but we have a younger guy stepping up and being a leader.
The offensive line, I feel like it's one of the closest units on the team. The brotherhood, the love for each other we all have, and when you have two guys go down, Foe and Trav, it's hard because we're all so close and we're brothers, and we all care for each other and we're all there for each other every day.
We have great love for one another on the O-line and as a team as a whole, but when you see when your brothers go down, there's definitely a fire kind of lit even stronger inside you that you want to do all you can to not let them down because they would do anything to be where you are today.
Thankfully, we've got Chris McDonald. He's been doing a great job at the right guard position for us, getting them together, getting them excited before they go out in the field. And this weekend is a very important weekend for us. It's a time for us to gel, a time for us to get back to doing what we know how to do.
Missing guys like Travis and Foe, it's a great loss, but having other guys step up is a good thing too, and it helps mature the O-line even more and making everything interchangeable, so if anything happens like this again, we're ready to go at any point. Everybody's a leader in the O-line room, all the seniors, Ethan, Chris, Foe, and everybody just helps support each other and help move on. If you don't have a good day, everybody's there for each other. It's one of the tightest knit groups on the team.
The greatest way that leadership can be shown is the ability to teach others younger than you how to be great leaders. So we're constantly stressing that. We're talking about in this room how sometimes leadership is stepping outside of your box as a football player, as a friend, as a peer, and leading and grabbing your teammate by the face mask and saying, let's go, it's time to go. And so they're working on that. That's not always easy. I think even as a coach, it needs to be approached differently. And you see them taking steps in doing that. And so we're working through youth, as you know, and continuing to try to fight our way to the top.
Pride on one. Pride. Let's go.
Leadership is an intangible that plays an important role in the success of any football team, and those leadership skills can be developed in different ways. Last March, senior linebacker Chris Norman and junior defensive end Jeremy Gaynor opted to take a mission trip to South Africa with athletes in action, so they could share their passion for football and faith rather than go on more traditional spring break.
Athletes in Action is basically Campus Crusades for athletes, and I started to become heavily involved with it ever since last year when I gave my life to Jesus. And it's just a ministry whose goal is to reach out to other athletes, but to other students, teachers, whomever. Really, it's a global ministry, and our mission is to just spread the love of Jesus to everybody who's willing to accept it.
Well, I've been actually involved in Athletes in Action since my freshman year. I actually was introduced to it by Kirk Cousins. I was a freshman pretty much wandering around trying to fit in somewhere, but AIA has basically became another home for me, basically another family.
We really want to help build character and spiritual leadership and maturity on the inside so those athletes can be the type of leaders they need to be on their teams, on the campus, in the community, and also in the world.
Having the opportunity to go to South Africa with the platform of MSU and being able to impact younger kids or even people my age or older was a really big thing for me. It really showed me what it's really like to impact someone's life and just to really be someone that someone can really look up to, because you never know how much you can really change someone's life just from being a football player or being an athlete in general.
To be able to have an opportunity to go to Africa and to use the God-given platform of being an American, being a college football player is tremendous. Chris and Jeremy also were stretched and experienced things that I think helped them come to the next level as men and as spiritual leaders in their community back here.
I think it's a pretty cool situation if you get to go to another country, you see some different people, experience a different culture, eat some different food, and at the same time talk about Jesus, which is what I love doing anyway. So which is one big, huge opportunity to have fun and be obedient to what God said. I think the best thing was meeting some other people. We got the chance to go over and talk to other athletes, rugby players, soccer players. They got a chance to impact our lives. I mean, it was so many cool things. I could really talk about this for an hour, but I would say the food, the animals, and the people were the best part.
It was a really neat moment because they loved listening to Chris, and Chris loved the opportunity to share his perspectives as an American football player, which is pretty close to being a rugby player over in their country.
What you got, man? I see right now, bro. I'm just chilling, taking it all in. Looking at the city, man. I ain't never seen nothing like this. This is a first for me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if something like this is in America, bro.
I can honestly say, you know, Chris just alone already, you know, he came in, you know, was already a starter, and he already built those leadership roles. But just the fact that for him going to South Africa, I can really say that I'm sure it humbled him as well as a person, and you know, lifted him up more spiritually as well.
Not only do I look at Jay Gain as a teammate, as a friend, but I look at him as a brother because he is. He's my brother in Christ, and that's just a bond that you wouldn't really get apart from that. And when we went to South Africa, I just saw Jay Gain really step out, and I just saw him grow, and I saw him, you know, speak to other people. I saw him make an impact on other people.
Just being able to go over there, you know, with somebody that I was familiar with, someone that I knew that I was close with spiritually at that, and just knowing the things that we went through even on the field. You know, that's one person that I grind on the field with all the time, and it's just really impactful and touching when you know that you can go somewhere with someone and have a great time.
They taught me more than I was, you know, tried to teach them, and I say that because one of the things they taught me was just how to be appreciative, because over here we're so blessed, we have so many material things. I mean, they just seem to be a lot more content with what they had, and that just made me, you know, want to be more humble and be more appreciative and be more thankful for what I have, and not only to be thankful about it, but to try to give and try to show, you know, some other people the things that I've been blessed with, and just try to, you know, reach out to other people, because we have so many things that it's always good to share that with everybody else.
When we go down to IU, though, I think it's very, very important that we all come very ready to play, extremely ready to play, all right? Don't catch yourself feeling sorry for yourself. You're walking down there with your head down there like this, and you don't have yourself ready to go, ready for a fight, okay? Don't do that. Because if there's one thing that I can understand about life in general, guys, it can always get worse. We've seen that over and over since I've been here. It can always get worse. As far as the people ask me over there about our leaders, okay? Who are they, where are they, what happened? You know, Travis gets hurt, Foe gets hurt a little bit. Two guys are pretty emotional guys, I think. And this is when the Eagles fly, really. It's when they fly. It's when they need to fly.
Here we go. Spartan on one. From Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana. And the Spartans are on the road against Jim Miller, a team with a high-powered offense. Here's the run up by Muma. And the boot beyond the back line of the end zone. The hurrying Hoosiers in a hurry. Kaufman pump fakes and now throws deep middle. It is caught falling down in Spartan territory by Cody Latimer. Cameron takes the shotgun snap, sets up a screen to the right, dumps it to Houston. Houston has running room. He's into the end zone. Indiana has scored right out of the gate. Let's go. The snap from Allen. Pressure on Andrew. Gonna have to take a sack, and he does. Defense, let's go! Shotgun snap to Kaufman. One pump fake, now throws end zone. Caught. Ted Bolsard, touchdown, Indiana. Homecoming for the Hoosiers, and they lead Michigan State 17-0 after one. Pressure on Andrew Maxwell, flings it. Jump catch made in Indiana territory by Tony Lippett. He'll look right now, look back left, now throw it left. Falling down grab at the 10-yard line is made by Keith Mumphrey. Hand off to Le'Veon running right, cartwheels at the right pylon. Somersault into the end zone, touchdown MSU, the first of the afternoon. Here's the snap to Cameron by himself in the shotgun, under pressure, down he goes. Marcus Rush with a crush back at the 17-yard line. Andrew Maxwell under center, back he goes to throw. Throws it left side, catch is made by Aaron Burbridge down to the 16 of Indiana with a first down. They'll fake the reverse, throw it to Caper by himself at the right pylon. Into the end zone, touchdown MSU. 6:26 till halftime at Indiana. Hoosiers 17, Michigan State 14. Kaufman quick throws to Wynn left side. Gets by a man, he's at the 10, he's at the 5, he's into the end zone. You can't let him get a step. 17 yards on the score. It is an onside kick, and it fielded on the fly at the 34-yard line of MSU by the Hoosiers. It's a successful onside kick. Lining up for a field goal. The kick is up by Mitch Ewald, and it's good. A stunning score at the half. Indiana 27, the Spartans 14.
Gut check time for MSU this second half.
There it is. They've lost Fofanote and Travis Jackson for the season. Deion Sims, at least for this afternoon. Andrew Maxwell back to throw, feeling pressure. Throws left side, fingertip catch by Burbridge. And Aaron Burbridge is finally wrestled down. It's a first down, or 4th and 1. Michigan State loves to play smash mouth football. Here they come right at you. Off left guard, shoots through. He's got a first down close to the 32-yard line. From the 36, this will be a 46-yard field goal. The snap a little high, bringing it down nicely was Sadler. The kick's on the way, and it's good. The Spartans needed that. It's Indiana 27, Michigan State 17. As we start the fourth, Hoosiers lead after 3, 27-17. On 3rd and 10, Andrew throws left side, and a great grab, a takeaway from the Hoosiers by Aaron Burbridge. What a catch. And Andrew throws over the middle, caught by Benny Fowler. Benny Fowler with the grab, he's at the 40. Big snap, pump fake. Now he lets it fly for Burbridge. Nice fingertip grab, falling down inside the 15. Pendleton, the fullback, lining up on the wing on the right, starts in motion left. Hand off to Le'Veon, dives, he's inside the 1, close to the goal line. Indiana thinking they've stopped him. The Spartans thinking they picked up a 1st and goal.
The ruling on the field is that the runner gained a first down.
Well, this, an all-important review.
After further review, the play stands as called on the field. First down.
Straight eye behind Andrew, hand off to Le'Veon, and he walks in, left side, touchdown, MSU. And with 7:49 to go in the game, it's Indiana 27, the Spartans 24. Indiana's football at their 25, up to the Spartan D now. Play fake, rolling right and throwing right, and nearly having it picked off. Isaiah Lewis had it land at his lap. Here's the snap. Right side throw, batted away. Nice job by Johnny Adams getting under DeWeese Wilson. The Spartans are within 3. Stay with us for the finish. Maxwell with Le'Veon to his right, hands to Le'Veon. He's got a hole. He's at the 45, cuts to his right at the 40. Trying to break a tackle inside the 40, he has a first down. Now the snap from Ethan Rulin. Short drop, quick throw, left side. Benny Fowler with the catch, spins away from a Hoosier. Now another, he's inside the 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, MSU. What a catch and move and run by Benny Fowler. And the Spartans take the lead with 6:35 to play. Toth on to punt. Bangs this one. Well struck, fair catch called for and made by Nick Hill. Then down to the turf for it, scramble for it, and they rule it's Michigan State's football. Just inside the IU 49. Hand off again to Le'Veon, running left side. This time, Le'Veon will push the pile himself to the 40 of Indiana. Play fake by Andrew. Dumps it out left flat to big Lawrence Thomas. Has the pigskin, has a first down. Starts Lawrence Thomas in motion to the right, hands off to Le'Veon, running to his right. Now Slice it right up the gut, and he has a first down, and this will do it. Time runs out here in Bloomington, and our final score reads Michigan State 31, Indiana 27.
Win on one. Win!
Let's go, Coach. Good day, Mike.